Moving now out of the Middle East, Egypt is proposing a 2-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The plan would include the return of 4 hostages, the release of some Palestinian prisoners, and additional humanitarian aid to Gaza. Meanwhile, the Israelis are talking about their retaliatory attacks against Iran. Fox News senior foreign affairs correspondent Greg Palcott has the latest from Haifa, Israel.
The fighting continues here on several fronts. The Lebanon port city of Tyre blasted by Israel going after Hezbollah. As tough fighting continues in southern Lebanon, 5 more Israeli soldiers killed. In northern Gaza, the IDF says it's completed raids on a main hospital, claiming to capture 100 Hamas suspects there, as 100,000 civilians are said to be still trapped in that part of Gaza. Reportedly, positive talks about the release of hostages still held by Hamas and a ceasefire just wrapped up, involving CIA Chief Burns, Israeli intelligence boss Barnea, and Qatari Prime Minister Al-Thani, including a new plan to release some hostages and Palestinian prisoners amid a brief fighting pause, as the aftershocks from the attack by Israel on Iran are still being felt. That was in response to that Iranian missile barrage. Analysts say not only missile production sites were hit, but many air defense facilities, easing possible future attacks. While downplaying the Israeli strikes, there was tough talk coming today from Tehran.
We are decisive and serious in our response as necessary when decisions are made by officials and armed forces.
The Israeli Prime Minister was defiant as well.
We dealt them a real blow. I thank our allies, in particular the United States, for their continued cooperation.
And Washington sounding pleased its warnings to Israel against attacking nuclear and energy sites were heeded.
We do think it was a proportionate response that should not lead to further escalation by Iran.
Finally, another possible bad turn for the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The Israeli parliament voting tonight to ban the UN agency helping Palestinians there to operate in Israel. Israel claims UN staffers were involved in terror activities. The UN says this move could mean the collapse of the aid process. In Haifa, Israel, Greg Palcott, Fox News.